right, woo!
You boys!
We got 27 either way or we got
27 watching, 32 likes. I like how we're starting. I like how we are starting.
Alrighty. Let me know down below what team you support. I'm curious to see the ratios.
Let's see all the Real Madrids. Let's see all the Real Madrids in the chat. Quick.
Very anxious. Jenny de la Garza.
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. You don't tell me twice. Guys. If only I could explain my actual nerves right now. They are off the roofs. I have not been this nervous since Madrid last played a Champions League final. We already have 50 watching. What a way to start the stream. What a way to start the stream. If you're just now joining in, congratulations. Thank you for congratulations. No congratulations. Well, I guess thank you. But thank you for joining in. If you're new to the channel, obviously we're El Merengue Cule. We do, obviously he's a Barcelona fan, I'm a Madrid fan. We do videos to Real Madrid, live reactions to Real Madrid and Barcelona, live reactions, analysis and whatnot. If I could please ask all of you guys to hit the like button if you haven't already, so we can get started as strong as possible. And without further ado, let's go ahead and talk a little more about the lineups.
Oh yeah.
So why don't we start off with good old Chelsea?
It's almost the same formation as last time around, except Havertz is starting instead of Pulisic. So that's interesting. He did well in the weekend against Fulham. I think he got 2 goals.
Yeah.
So I think that is possibly why he's starting. However, for me, Pulisic was one of the best players for Chelsea in that first leg.
I do think so too. And honestly, I was kind of glad to not see Pulisic in the starting lineup, but I know he's going to come in and tear things up the second half.
Tired legs, you never know.
Yeah. Obviously, in my opinion, Kante was the man of the match of the first leg, which he's obviously starting. So let's see. I said it in the first game, one of the keys for Madrid to do good that first game was to control the midfield, and I think Chelsea beat us at that. It'll be interesting to see how Real Madrid copes with that now that Cruz and Modric are a little more rested, and we have Casemiro, who's been playing it all.
Last time, like you mentioned, Chelsea tend to have won the midfield, especially in the first half, which is kind of what we tend to remember more.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Kante was a big part of it, but I feel like Jorginho played a lot of the strings behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So this time around, I'm gonna actively be looking at his gameplay, seeing if it was actually him pulling some of the strings, and I just didn't notice it, or maybe he just actually wasn't as active, and that's why I didn't see him.
Yeah. All right, guys, the Champions League anthem is rolling right now. Rodrigo with the mask.
Oh, I missed it.
Woo!
We got the delayed chat going on.
Yeah, we got a little slow chat in there. Unfortunately, I'm not going to take out the slow mode because there's way too many spoilers that you guys give sometimes, sorry about that. Oh man, here we go.
Wait, they're cousins? Mendy and Mendy? No way.
I actually did not know that.
Maybe. Oh, Declan's in the stream? Oh, Declan Connor.
Yeah, there we have the lineups for Chelsea. Werner. I wasn't fully sure if Werner was going to start this game. I thought it was going to be Havertz and Pulisic, actually.
Yeah, 2.7K.
Hey,
subs.
Jacob Montano, thank you very much, man. You're one of the reasons for our fucking insane game this month. Yeah, 2.71K subs this month. It's been incredible. We have reached 8K, which is insane. Oh, Liam's in there too. What's up? The two twins.
Liam, we should be studying. We have a test tomorrow. Come on.
Captain Sergio Ramos. The return of El Capi. For Real Madrid, we have Vini Jr. starting, which I was honestly kind of shocked. If you guys had the live reactions of me when the lineups were released, my gosh, tell them how it was.
So he goes, oh my god, the starting 11s are out, and he looks at it and he sees Vinicius Jr. and he goes, Vini Jr. He's a hit and miss.
I wasn't expecting him, yeah.
Don't write him off.
Especially because Vini on the right wing tends to not be very good.
More of a miss.
So that's why I'm like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
When was the last time Ramos played?
The last time Ramos played was a few months ago against Spain with Madrid before the international break. So about a month and a half ago, I think. Almost 2 months, maybe. Shout out to all of you guys that are joining in right now. Ileana Salazar.
Oh, Tarek is back. Tarek is back.
He's already starting us nicely. Tarek. Hey, Tarek, let us know if you bet money for that second leg of Man City. I want to know about that. All right, guys. Here we go. We're getting ready.
Honestly, I think I want Chelsea to win. Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I definitely do. The only factor that has me like, is that I guess for the final it would be nicer to see like two different
There we go.
teams from different leagues play each other rather than just another Prem game. But yeah, no, the last thing I want is the Real Madrid to show a bit of glory.
Yeah, no. The nerves are intense. What happened?
You can cut the tension with a butter knife.
What happened?
Ball flat.
Also, are Madrid's kits, like, the numbers different?
The socks are different for sure.
That's what it is. The socks are different because Chelsea's. I was like, why does Madrid look different? I kind of like those black socks,
I
but
don't.
they just look kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, the all white is obviously what we're all about.
Why, Milito? Why the nerves are high?
Oh my god.
Vini.
Get up, Burner.
Right there, they're gonna put that. Let's see that meme. Just go. And then Mbappe's gonna go. Ay, Burner. Burner already on the ground.
All right, guys. Quickly, I'm gonna review the keys that I gave in the pregame analysis. Real Madrid needs to start off with a lot of intensity. Hopefully, we can get an early goal. There should be no fear of conceding a goal. If Chelsea concedes, it's all right. Things don't change very much. Tarek with another $5. Hell yes. I bet 500 on City, but didn't win that much because they were a massive favorite. Yeah. Hey, still some money. Still some money. I will take that.
Yeah, Tarek, I think you're gonna inspire the betting side of us.
Honestly.
Yeah, we're talking about it. I was like, for games that, like a Man City, PSG, where like they're not our teams and it's not, the stakes aren't that high for us. It would be nice to put in a little bit of money to make it a little more exciting.
We may make our pre-games designed for betting analysis. Jorginho.
Mason Mount's another person that I want to be looking a little more. He didn't fully impress me the first leg, but the hype is there enough for me to.
I'm staying away from talking shit about Werner this game, just because I'm not trying to chat shit and get fucking banged. So, he's offside.
Barely.
Yeah, super close.
If he wasn't leaning forward, I don't know if it would have been.
Fucking A, guys. The whole day I was staying nice and distracted, and then the moment I saw what the time was, once they hit like 1, fucking A, all those nerves just came rushing in.
Yeah, I'll get the time.
Look at Ileana Salazar's comment. City has left back Mendy.
That's funny.
That's actually
that's
banter.
good.
Tarek. Yeah. I
got a good point.
You can't just bet to bet, but like you actually have to know something. But I think we know enough about the sport to put some betting in there.
Make it exciting. We also wouldn't be going like too crazy on it.
Right. I mean, I'm curious, Tarek, whenever you started betting, how much did you start off? Did you start off with like a couple $100? Give us a range.
Alright, so hopefully you guys can see the timer.
Ooh, a little foul on Hazard already. Get those ankles nice and warmed up.
Y el Cante le entró fuerte. That's a yellow. That's 2 fouls on in a row. No, that's be yellow.
Ay, come on, ref. Give him an early yellow. I'm not trying to have any of that Man City BS from yesterday.
That was bad.
He went hard as hell.
If that was not, if this was not in the first 5 minutes,
Fucking dude, that's cleats up, man. That's cleats up. That Christensen one's gotta be yellow card, in my opinion.
The Gante one, something pretty hard on his toes too.
One of those has gotta be something.
If it were not so early into the game, definitely push for that.
But definitely,
but
yeah.
They're setting their presence.
Yeah. There we go. Come on, Madrid. Come on, Madrid. Let's put in a good cross.
Man City tactics.
Careful, because we have Ramos back. We have Ramitos. Ramukes.
PSG should have him.
A ver, Vini. And that one left. Hi, Vini.
Vini looks different with the black socks.
Black
He looks
socks.
like Rodrigo. I don't know why.
That's fair, that's fair. Here we go. Hazard, deliver something. Deliver something. No. Get up. Cool. I'm really interested to see Hazard. He's got to be some form of inspired, dude. He's got to go out there and show something. Prove something to Madridistas. Give us something, Hazard. Come on, please.
There's definitely an extra bit of lighter fluid added into the fire because it's against Chelsea.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta be a little bit of cheese. Jesus. He started 2 years ago, despite fucking deposited for
3,000 profit. I mean,
Dang.
wait, how 2 years ago? I mean, yeah, 3,000 profit after 2 years. I guess it depends how often you bet.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I think. You have a good streak going. You bet, considering you bet 1,000 on City the first leg. What's been your biggest loss? That's what I'm curious.
Yeah.
And your biggest profit. I guess.
Another hard foul on Nacho. This ref needs to.
If I were Madrid, I'd be pressing that for a little bit higher.
I mean, well, he stepped on his lower foot too. But then he also hits on the other one.
Yeah,
He stepped on his lower on the foot that he was planting with, and then hits the other one afterwards. I mean, that's 3 hard fouls within the first 6 minutes. One of those has to be a yellow card. Look
I
at
just don't think Madrid's pressing the ref hard enough.
Come on, Chelsea's just going out there fucking trying to injure people. Fucking A.
No, that's definitely a tactic. That's definitely
it's a tactic. Yeah, I agree. Tuchel definitely told him, like, go out there hard. Let's hope we don't get a yellow card. See what we can do. Best team of London. It's got to be Chelsea right now.
Yeah.
They're in the Champions League semifinals. It's not Arsenal. It's not Tottenham right now. Careful here. He didn't call that. Buena Ramos! Vamos! Good defending from Ramos right there. Hell yes.
Ramos' vision 100% let go of the ball. That's a new haircut. He looked at Vernon. He was like, "I'm getting in your way," and I thought he was gonna go a little bit too hard, but he measured it right. Put just enough body weight in there to disrupt the play, but not get a foul call on him.
That's all.
Aquino back with another answer. You're amazing, man. Yeah, I don't bet too much. I tend to be on high caliber. Help your mind.
What's the last 2,000? Fucking A. And he won 4.5K.
Jeez. What? Oh,
Who'd you win 4.5K with?
Yeah.
What game was that? Fucking betting on Leicester winning the Premier League, or what the hell? No, I feel like if you bet on Leicester winning the Premier League at the beginning of the season, you probably make a freaking $100,000 on that. Depends on how much you bet, obviously, but. Okay, what do you think of the game so far? 8 minutes in.
Not much has happened. It's been a choppy game because Chelsea's just been hacking at the legs.
Yeah.
So I think,
which I think maybe that was their intention of. They maybe foresaw Madrid going out there with a lot of intensity, and they're like, you know what? If we foul them a lot, then we'll prevent that intensity from them, and we'll just get them back into like a state of just like being stuck.
Yeah.
So that's probably what their tactic is, and so far it's working because 1, Madrid is slowing down because they keep getting hit, and 2, they haven't gotten a yellow card, so they're like, all right, bet. Right there, look at Hazard. I do like the Hazard checking in the pocket. Yeah, Hazard, time to shine, baby. Time to shine, baby. Shit.
I wouldn't go as far as to say it's now or never.
It really is. This is what we got Hazard for. It's against this old team. Semifinals of the Champions League. Look, the stage is set for Hazard. The stage is set. Come on. You're fit. Let's go.
When? Oh, good away from him. When would you be open to selling him?
It's not. I don't think it's about when I'm open to selling him. Shoot, I'd be open to selling him this summer if
The money.
the money is gonna help us get like Mbappe or Haaland or something. The problem is when we can't sell him. We can't sell him anytime soon because his contract. No one's gonna want to pay anything for him right now, and with his long contract, it's really hard. There goes Luquita. I mean, so far I do see Madrid dominating the game, but without any dangerous opportunities. Obviously, Chelsea's sitting back so far, but Madrid's doing a good job moving the ball around, and they're not necessarily just moving it horizontally. They're definitely trying to penetrate. Take another shot. Fuck it. Let's get our first shot of the game. Test Mendy out. See how he's doing. All right. Tony, let's go.
They do similar.
Mendy's. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, Tony Cruz was talking about how he's coming for revenge because he's still hurt from when Chelsea beat his Bayern Munich team in that final. So he was like, "This is my chance. This is the first time he plays Chelsea since 2013. 13. Because Madrid won it the next year, and that was 14. Is it true that Alaba went to Real Madrid? Yeah, I think it's about 95% confirmed. It hasn't been obviously confirmed by Madrid, but all the sources are saying that the deal is basically done, that the contract was agreed on in January. Tarek. Oh no, not Leicester. I took a risk and bet around 1,200 on a draw for a game from the Turkish league, and that's exactly what happened. God damn, dude. Oh shit, careful here. Careful here. Madrid is doing a good job coming back to defend on that defensive transition. Also, Chelsea's not transitioning to offense super fast, at least not as fast as they did in that.
That's not a bad shot at all from Rodrigo.
That is not a bad shot.
I think right now, instantaneously, Chelsea's doing a pretty good job. Putting a high press, not reckless.
Careful with Mason down here.
If he would have fallen, I think that's speaking.
Oh my gosh.
I think if he could, I think he would have fallen, that's speaking. That is crazy. On the Turkish league, 1.2 1.2K on a draw.
That's wild.
That's fair. That deserves that.
That takes some balls. 4.5K. God damn. How much did you bet for that game? For that draw? Damn. Foul. Damn it, that's a stupid foul, Case. That's a stupid foul. Fat John, shout out. Careful with these crosses. Chelsea's good at, in the aerial duels. I know Madrid is good too, but with players like Rudiger, oh my gosh.
Rudiger has changed a lot. I remember when he was in Roma.
Yeah, you're right. Look at him. Careful with Rudiger. That's one man that kind of terrifies me from this Chelsea team. Would you do the curler? Chilwell or what is that? Mason Mount? To the cross?
Chilwell.
Look at All right, Madrid.
Just because of the left foot profile. That's a good cross. That was a good defending from Casemiro, for sure. Aspilicueta's on the ball, though. It's still, you're going to have to put another cross. That's a bad cross. That's a horrible cross.
And we break here, Madrid.
You cannot put a low cross right there.
Good turn, Hazard. Get him on your card. Let's go. There we go. The first one. Thank you. If Chelsea didn't get a yellow card within the first 15-20 minutes, something was going to be wrong. Great turn from Hazard. Great fucking turn.
Disappointed on that cross from Chelsea. You can't put in a cross that's waist height when your whole team is up there.
Yeah,
you have to put in a high one. Give your team a chance.
I will say Jorginho with a yellow card right in the midfield could be tricky because Madrid is going to try to target him now for sure. Go ahead, Hazard. I mean, Hazard so far, obviously hasn't done anything brilliant, but no mess ups, nothing to be mad about.
Nobody's done.
Oh, careful.
Hazard dribbles one time, the defense go, oh my god, he's good now.
Deadass, honestly. I think we'll look for any way to hype him up at this point. It's nice having Valverde on the bench too, as a potential player to bring in the midfield. Hazard's first ball he loses. Good, Vini. Okay, Vini. Not very good. Not very good. Chelsea has definitely picked it up the last 5 minutes. I don't think Madrid has completed that first key that I said, which was to have high intensity. But I think part of the reason is because Chelsea neutralized it well with the fouls that they brought in.
Another factor that could harm Madrid with high intensity is can they last the whole game?
No, I mean, no, they definitely can't last the whole game.
What's more important, to finish out strong? Or?
Well, they do it in intervals. I mean,
yeah, but
they don't kill us. I don't. These last 3 minutes, Chelsea's been way too close to our box. I don't like it.
Madrid has not gone close to win it. It was just that one lucky, or what, that one pot shot. But Madrid has not been able to break out.
They haven't. Good job, Nacho. Look how high Spilicueta is up there in the box. That was very dangerous. If Mason Mount lets his leg...
Yeah.
Sheesh. Oh shit, the timers are lagging.
What was it? Oh, geez. Oh my god.
Alright guys, to all Madridistas, let me know how you're feeling. What are your thoughts? I'm sure you're nervous, I'm sure, but I want to hear your thoughts. Do you are you confident about this? Are you a little scared? Like, let me know how you're feeling. It's 178 watching right now. 189. Hell yes. What's up? Welcome everyone. Here we go, Mother. Aye. 200 people watching right now. Thank you so much. So everyone joining in, don't forget to hit the like button real quick. Hell yes. I love to see it. 78 likes. I love it. I fucking love it. It's been fixed.
Careful right here. Oh, he's offsides. He was offsides.
At least he finished it.
At least he finished it. The chatting should have started. Come on, Werner. Prove him wrong. Get the nerves up in this bitch. Eesh.
I mean, but Chelsea already scoring goal regardless of it being offsides or not. Not something you want to see. Not something as a Madrid fan, like, it's...
Damn is correct, Donald Duck. Damn is correct.
Hell yes, Fat John. Hell yes. No, Chelsea scored, but it was offsides.
Despite me wanting Chelsea to win it.
Hell yeah, 87. Hell yes.
I agree. Partially. Wake up call for Madrid.
Wake up call for Madrid, definitely.
Zidane's starting to scratch his nose. Like, I'm not liking it.
I mean, I'm not liking the first 20 minutes. Obviously, because Madrid hasn't really done much offensively. But at the same time, I do believe that they're trying to manage the game, and they have a game plan in mind, right?
I mean, you can take some victories. Hazard got a dribble. When was the last time you saw that? Nah, I'm kidding.
Okay, Militao. I have not seen anything from Vini. I have not seen Benzema. Where's Benzema? I have not seen him touch the ball once. I haven't even seen him, like, period. Where is he at? There he is. Good old Benzo. Jesus. All right, good pressure from Madrid. Good pressure. There we go. That's more like it. Force a mistake from Chelsea. I think that's what we need to do. Because whenever Madrid has the ball and they pass it along, they'll just force Chelsea to defend back, and that's when Madrid really struggles. If instead you try to press early and win the ball and force a mistake, that's when you can just capitalize real quick.
Something curious that I just saw, Madrid finally got the ball up the field into Chelsea's own kind of like third.
Yeah.
They took the throw and they took it all the way back. It's on purpose. It's on Madrid is whatever their tactic is. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah.
They want to hold the ball in their own half. I don't know why, but that's the tactic.
You're saying in their own half.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I think the goal there is just to force Chelsea to come out, not allow them to stay deep in their
That's
own
what
box.
they did. That's partially what they did in the first leg, and it was pretty scary. Having Rudiger and the whole block, you mentioned it. It was a
Because
concentrated defense.
Yeah, because I think one, it's a way for Madrid to defend themselves, right? If you're holding, I mean, you could mess up with the ball with a pass, and Chelsea's close to your goal. But at the same time, it prevents Chelsea from countering you, which I think where Chelsea's really dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So
also, Vini on the counter. Look how dangerous that was in the Clásico against Liverpool. That happened a few times as well.
Right.
That's something where they're also trying to bang. Now, if Chelsea has a high line but a deep back line, then that's when the midfield's won. So I get it now, a little bit, breaking it down.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to Roberto Leal. Thank you so much for that $10. A la Madrid, mate. A la Madrid. I know you're one that's getting close to potentially winning that Karim Benzema jersey, so getting close. Tarek, here we go.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I see where Barca fans have that little like, because I do agree. Like, I mean, obviously I'm biased because I won't be no, here. If I was a neutral, if it was in Madrid and say it was like Juventus, put Juventus in there. I want Juventus to go through because seeing a Premier League, Champions League final, especially after what we saw in the Liverpool versus Tottenham, where it was such a boring game. The Premier League teams know each other very well. So that's why I think it could make for maybe a more boring final. I mean, we already saw them play in the FA Cup or whatever it is when Chelsea beat City 1-0.
Yeah.
But that's just me trying to be like, not as biased, even though obviously I am. Obviously. All right, Luquita, what you got for us, Luquita? Okay.
The thing about Barca fans is that it's a rival. It's a rival. I agree.
Yeah, this timer's fucking up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi is too much. I'll download the video. So.
Rodrigo. Bueno. Turn around. Let's get the ball.
One of them.
Okay, Hazard.
Madrid in the box. Good sign.
They're doing a good job not letting Hazard turn on the box. All right, Vini. Take him on, Vini. Good. Vini, good cross. No. Get up, Karim.
He knew he wasn't gonna get to it. It was a little bit too high. He dropped, but he knew.
Vini. Sheesh.
No sabe, no se da cuenta que tiene a Pilicueta atrás, es muy inteligente. El español lo que hace es frenar el cuerpo para que se choque el propio francés y no llegue a ese.
Yeah, I don't care. I would do anything for Madrid to lose. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I can't see a lot of Barca fans just wanting Madrid to lose, and that's obviously totally fair. But let's hope not.
Este junio en vivo por las cadenas de Univision. Courtois. Largo viene ese balón.
Dude, it's because the three center backs for Chelsea, man. Madrid are just struggling so much. Good job from Rudiger to bring the ball up, take that space. Rudiger was he the player that was barely playing and then Tuchel came? Yeah, right, yeah. Men on back. Madrid is struggling. They're struggling to connect, to create chances. I agree. Do you think their tactic is to take it to the second half, 0-0, and then go 45 minutes there hard without giving Chelsea like the chance to score 2 goals? Maybe
it's a risky tactic.
It is a risky tactic.
Chelsea has the upper hand with the away goal.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in Zidane's head and be like, what are you thinking? Because they definitely did not go out there with the intensity I expected them to.
I'll say they're on the same page though.
Yeah, they're all
picking and choosing their battles very carefully.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fully understand the reasoning to its full extent, but there's tactics. There's tactics between the lines.
Look, Karim Benzema, this is the first time I see him come further down to receive the ball. He was not. Vini. He's holding on to the ball. Oh, fuck, Bernard.
Yeah.
Holding on to the ball too long.
That's a really good one from Casemiro. And that's the first time that the tactics kind of start falling out the window individually. And look how it's hit you.
What I'm struggling to see is Madrid with an idea. Sure, they're not pressing hard. They're like letting the game go by, see what happens. But I don't see them with an idea of what they want to do offensively.
Like, you tell me this is a Champions League semifinal second leg. Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it.
Not yet, yeah. Fair, not yet. I mean, Hazard. Come on, buddy, come on. Good Luka. Nachito high up there. Get in the box, Nacho. There you go. Let's put some presence in the box. That's what we need. Okay. I like the set of passes that we're getting through. I like what I'm seeing. Good. Take a shot. Oh, what a fucking save from Mendy. Good shot at him. What a save. Fucking A. Good turn from Karim. I liked what I was saying. I was starting to see some passes from Madrid. Fucking A. What a shot, Karim.
That's a save and a half.
Save fucking Les. God damn.
That's a save and a half.
Jesus. Does Gabba get to Yeah, let's see here. We got a corner. Vamos, Tony.
I'm thinking maybe Madrid is trying to hold the ball to get, because Chelsea's gonna press it. They're not pressing like as the chickens, but they're pressing a little bit higher. Maybe they want to tire them out a little bit.
Madrid wants to tire Chelsea. You're saying by holding the ball, having Chelsea press them, but not they can't get the ball.
Letting them chase.
Yeah.
Madrid's midfield staying nice and compact, finding spaces in between, but letting the ball do most of the work.
Yeah.
Look, right there, they're being very conservative. Very conservative. They're not pressing. They're just being smart. They're holding off, trying to conserve those legs. And then the story's not quite the same when you flip the possession to Madrid. So I'm thinking maybe that's another potential factor that Zidane's implementing. Try to get them tired, because they are younger. It is a relatively young team from Chelsea.
Which is something that we were talking about before the game started. People are writing off Madrid easily. Obviously, we know that our players are older, but you can write off the experience. Fucking A.
Golazo. Oh! You can't write off Real Madrid's experience. That was pretty hard to miss.
That's fine. I said it. It doesn't change anything. It's unlucky. It sucks.
That's that from
Ramos. That was very bad from Ramos. Very bad from Ramos.
Am I looking at Ramos? No.
Casemiro didn't follow his.
I'm not.
Fucking Militao didn't follow his man.
I'm looking at Casemiro primarily. I didn't even see the mistake on Ramos, but that stuff from Casemiro.
Fuck me, man. Fuck me. Surely can miss that. Yeah, I saw it. I saw a Werner goal coming at some point. For some reason, I felt it coming.
He was good. He gets into very dangerous positions, and I think it's overshadowed by his misses. But he knows where to be.
Yeah, it doesn't change much. We have to score a goal either way. It doesn't change much, Madrid. Come on. We knew Chelsea was about to score a goal. It happens. We keep fighting. It's not over. Far from over for Chelsea. Far from over. Fucking A. Man, I thought for a second, I was like, when it hit the crossbar, I was like, Courtois, please get there. But I saw he was too far.
I thought it was going to go over. He chipped it really high.
My gosh, I wish. Unlucky. Yeah, I think one, Ramos messed up with the way he pressed Werner there, going to the ground easily. Casemiro and Militao both stayed very stationary after that happened. Militao could have kept on following the ball and would have been able to at least challenge Werner for the header.
Same with
But he just stayed watching. He stayed ball watching.
The main mistake for me is the fact how Casemiro stepped. Stepped a little bit too hard, trying to get instant gratification. And that's when Kante was able to get that little tap and go around him and eliminate him completely out of the picture.
Yeah.
That was the main mistake for me. Because at that point, you're left with like 3-on-2.
Ni modo, Madrid. Vamos, Madrid. Come on.
And right minutes after that Benzema shot that I thought
Yeah, that Karim shot was...
that goes on the virtual score. Has to. That's a great shot. That's a good turn from Vini. Good. Oh, lucky on the pass.
Good press. Oh, good one, Rodrigo. Good one, Rodrigo.
We'll see Rodrigo, right?
Yes, Vamos, Hazard. Vamos, Hazard.
Toni Kroos. Hazard. El que lo marca es César Pilicueta. Mendy. Se cayó el capitán Blue. El balón
Vamos, Vini. Vamos, Vini. Come on, Vini. Ay, good defending. Christian. Fucking A, dude.
What are the sensations for Madrid? I see this comment saying, at least we fall at the semis. Already writing yourself off? I wouldn't say so because if Real Madrid scores,
we're far from away. We're far from falling, guys. We're far from falling. Keep your head up. Keep your fucking head up. Let's go. Come on.
A 1-1 tie this game is already a lot better than the 0-0 tie.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't write yourself off.
A goal opens up the game always. A goal always opens up the game.
Now this, in theory, forces Madrid to actively look for the goal a little bit more.
You can make the argument that, okay, yeah, sure, well, Madrid's going to have to look for the goal more now, and it could open up more spaces for Chelsea to counterattack. This could also force psychologically Chelsea to be like, back off a little bit. They're like, okay, we got a goal, like, let's defend a little more, and that's where Madrid starts getting different types of spaces on the field. You never know. This game is far from over.
Jesus, Rudiger's a monster.
Oh my gosh,
Look at him.
Oh, fuck, Hasselberger's back.
Look at him go!
Okay, now we corner.
No, Rudiger's out of position, but they still got 5.
No, Jorginho's back there, but we have to take advantage of this. He's back already.
Rudiger's a beast.
He's a monster. I'm telling you, Rudiger is one of the guys that I'm more like.
He looks like the guy from The Incredibles, the ice one. Oh, yeah.
Look, casi.
Jorginho, Casemiro. Ramos para Militao. El balón que vino elevado, demasiado elevado.
Is it a throw? Come on, throw. Alright, good. We press him there. We press him at that throw. Come on, Madrid. Pick your head up.
Runner could have done better, in my opinion, here.
Fuck me.
Pero también destacaba a N'Golo Kanté. Decía que antes, cuando no lo tenía, era su sueño poder contar con N'Golo Kanté en alguno de sus equipos. Y por eso...
Ni modo.
Predilectos.
Cruz like fucking saying goes against Chelsea.
I think Werner could have given Rudiger a little bit of a better pass.
En el gol que tiene el Chelsea por ahora en la final
Oh shit, the score
de
there.
la Champions.
Este sábado Atlas y Tigres se enfrentan en un boleto para los cuartos de final de la Liga MX. No te lo pierdas. A las 7 horas del este, 6 centro, 4 del Pacífico, en vivo por Univisión y TUDN.
Hoy algún periódico en Inglaterra hablaba justamente de lo que había mencionado Tuchel sobre N'Golo Kanté y cómo N'Golo Kanté, tímido como es por su personalidad, le esquivaba los abrazos después de los partidos a Tuchel.
Y Tuchel dijo que su jugador iba a tener que aprender a convivir con eso, no lo iba a dejar de abrazar.
Aquí estamos.
Era curiosa, ¿no? La foto que ponía.
No, I'm curious to see if Chelsea holds a bit more
Y
possession
con los
now.
brazos caídos, N'Golo Kanté.
What their mentality is going 1-0 up.
Yeah,
Can they finish the game? Because we already touched on this a little bit, but scoring early could be a curse.
long game to go. 60 plus minutes.
We're 1/3 in, basically.
1/3 of the game.
Christensen, obligado a buscar el pelotazo y largo. Allá
Ooh.
está Ramos. Ganó Ganó el capitán Merengue.
Took a foul. Took a foul. Took a foul. Nice.
See, yeah, Ramos definitely could have here, but I feel like if he doesn't yell for that, that's not kind of a foul. It is a foul, but I feel like if he doesn't go, hey.
Yeah, there's a.
That's not what we call it, and I feel like that's what Madrid needs to do. But every time they get brought down, keep them not in the rough phase, but put some pressure.
Dejó la pelota con Mendy. Modric es el que recibe. Levantó la cabeza, vino por el cambio de frente para buscar a Vinicius. Ya bajó ese balón y en la marca está Chilwell. ¿Qué va a hacer Vinicius? Aguanta y espera.
Vini feels really awkward on that right wing. He feels like, I feel like he feels like he can't take players on, and then he's not putting in crosses for us. He feels awkward cutting in.
Casemiro que vino para Nacho. Fernández. Toni Kroos. 35 minutos.
Madrid already holding higher line before this was on scene.
Modric que tiene un poco de espacio, sacó un pelotazo y está el gato.
Golazo. ¡Oh, paradón! ¡Paradón! Mendy on fire. Mendy on fire.
Corner.
Mendy. The header could have been better from Benzema. He could have maybe like.
But the way the pass is coming, doesn't fully know exactly where the goal is. That's the goalie.
Still such class to get that header in like the movement. Oh yeah.
El partido por ahora está.
I mean, there's two chances for Madrid. Take the positives, I would say. More than you get.
¡Oh, Ramos! ¡Por favor, Ramos!
Sí, pero Ramos se va a ganar la amarilla por la falta que cometió antes de trenzarse con Rudiger. Rudiger le fue a reclamar a Ramos.
Wait, can I see the replay? I saw Ramos like trip someone, but why? What do you do? You can't lose your head like that, man. You cannot lose your head like that. We're in a chance where we can put in a dangerous cross and you fucking push someone, Ramos. Come on! Get your fucking head in the game, dude. Let's go.
There you go.
Think of the team a little bit, please.
Who do I want to win this game? Not Madrid.
You want a 2-2 tie.
No. See, it's teams that I've never liked Chelsea, and well, Madrid they're the enemies. So
yeah, you're in a.
If my ideal score would be neither wins, but I also don't.
Yeah, you're like give the title to City already.
Yeah, pretty much. I also don't want to see a Premier League final, not again. So that's another but yeah. No Madrid.
Man, I think Madrid needs to take Vini out at halftime, dude. He's not it. He's not it right now. Hell yes, Oscar. Proud of Madrid, even if we lose. But like I said, the game is far from over. Far from over.
La pelota que está detenida, aquí está Vinicius. El balón que pica N'Golo Kanté. Infracción. Ha marcado el árbitro.
Previa, ¿no? Después de aplicar la ley de la ventaja, que no terminó siendo de la ventaja, sobre Casemiro. La falta que cobra Orsando. Timo Werner.
Yeah, Pulisic is another factor that should come on at halftime and bring back some life, I think. It's a tough factor to deal with on tired legs.
Another yellow card? Thank you. Another yellow card for Chelsea.
Again, I feel like if he hadn't yelled, I don't know if it would have been a yellow card. I don't know if because no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I feel like you're just saying that with every foul though.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. He yelled, and then once he yelled, the ref looked back and he was like, "Oh, see, look." Again, I'm not criticizing Madrid in any way. I think it's the right tactic to do, and I think they should be doing it a little bit more, if anything. No criticism at all. I'm just pointing it out. Oh, but this is a massive loss. Madrid is not horribly situated, and I think
balón que vino para Chilwell. El toque que vino para Timo Werner otra vez.
Buena volley, buena volley.
Classic breakout.
El pelotazo largo para
Okay, this could be interesting. It's because, yeah, like, Vini is not bringing anything in that right wing. Absolutely zero things. If anything, like, I mean, Hazard really isn't either. What has Hazard done?
That one dribble.
The one dribble.
I mean, we were talking about how Benzema has been quiet, or like not visible, but it's also had two clear, not clear chances, but has created something out of nothing twice.
You know what I'm noticing? Hold on a second.
Rodrigo.
It's me and Dal who's playing right back. Or are they playing 5 in the back? No. Yeah, it's me and Dal playing right back. This whole time I thought it was Nacho. It's me and Dal playing the right back position.
Yeah.
And he's playing more central, so we really don't have a right back. And that's why Vini Jr. is so lonely. Whenever he gets the ball.
Vini drops a lot.
Because there's no one
Vini's
overlapping.
dropping a lot. Vini's dropping a lot. Vini's playing right wing back.
If anything, it's a 5 in the back with Vini at right wing back.
Wow.
Vamos Vinicius, vamos Vinicius.
That's not shoulder to shoulder. That's not shoulder to shoulder. You push him on his back, so it is a foul. That's where like his youth comes out, you know.
We're definitely not seeing a good game from just about everyone in Madrid. Like, I mean, the midfield is playing an okay game, the defense an okay game, and then the up top, yeah, Karim Benzema's had those shots, so sure, good. But Vini, Hazard, nothing.
Someone said they forgot Hazard is on the field.
Honestly, I mean, I wish I could show you guys the actual game, but unfortunately we can't take that risk.
Recordemos que se ha perdido muchos partidos, no solo recientemente, en toda la temporada. Han sido lesiones musculares, problemas de menisco, tema de COVID, más allá del liderazgo, de lo que todos sabemos significa Ramos y lo que te puede hacer en ambas áreas. Si no está ahí,
Damn.
I feel like the 1-0 is affecting Madrid more than it really is. Like mentally, it's affecting them a little bit more than. Or maybe I'm just reflecting on the chat a little more than the actual players. But I do feel like the sensations for Madrid are a lot lower than starting the game, even though it doesn't change anything.
Yeah, it really, like I said, yeah, it doesn't change anything. I just still feel like I think what you're saying is that you're not seeing a certain type of
Confidence that you're gonna win it. No,
like a sense of urge from Madrid.
Yeah, that's true. But I also don't think they need to yet.
Sure. Go for Militao. Oh yeah. Havertz. Madrid is losing the ball very easily in those spots. Carefully. Madrid is losing the balls in very dangerous positions and letting Chelsea have free runs in there.
Shove it down his throat. Interesting from Werner. I think Pulisic can really cause damage. Yeah, when and if he comes on. I agree. More tired legs. Also, in theory, Madrid will be pushing for that goal later on in the game when he would come on. So give him a little bit more space than what Madrid is offering right now too. Another factor that could enable him. You know, I have not seen Mason Mount once in this game.
Like me neither. Yeah, literally. He cares. Yeah, no, not at all.
Where is he? Is that him?
He's over there. He's over there in the corner. Number 18. He's been the one that like puts in crosses. Like he could have gone down that one time when he dominated.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he has had plays, but I think we just forget what he honestly kind of looks like.
He looks like an average.
Yeah, he just looks like a default FIFA player. Well, the Osala for Vinicius. I would put Rodrigo for Vinicius, honestly.
I think starting Odriozola might have been smarter, but now you need the goal. You need the goal. They were pushing for it.
I don't know. I mean,
Camino con el pelotazo para buscar.
Ooh, that's a lot of opening for.
Aquí está Vinicius que tiene un poco de
Come on, Vini. Come on, Vini. Come on, Vini.
todos en el camino. No fue nada.
Es
El que
que-
recuperó en el fondo
I
era
think you should look for Hazard because then he just eliminated his own teammate out of the equation.
Madrid needs to wake up, dude. I hope Zidane gives him a good halftime talk because
Tiro libre para conjunto.
if Madrid plays like this the second half, that goal is never gonna come.
Parte desde un poco más atrás en el terreno, pero además tiende a hacer la diagonal y ahí favorece a la que no es su
Also,
tierra.
Mendy, the goalie.
Es el trabajo más fácil a los defensores del Chelsea.
Karim Benzema acompaña a Nacho. También está Mendy.
Ah!
No, que regaló la pelota a Jorginho.
Another loss. Another loss. Another loss.
Look at
Oh,
Werner.
Werner.
Apareció Kai Havertz.
Dude, Cassian, it's, yeah.
Werner.
Oh, man.
Oh no! 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 Look at Havertz. Havertz' reaction says it all, or Mounts. I don't know who it was. Right here, right here, right here. I think cutting out was the right there. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! It was Mount, it was Mount, I
Mason
think.
Mount was coming in free.
Oh, he knows it. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it.
Chelsea
Oh,
could have
no,
put
dude.
Madrid away at the last minute.
It still would have been a very tough pass to get through, but the chances of that working out were higher than the option took. Ah.
You called it? Jesus Christ, guys. Jesus, what a half that... Now, interesting it hasn't been for me. Interesting has not been. A lot of suffering for me. Chelsea's having free runs at the defense. Madrid, it's not that they're pressing high, but they're just actually losing the ball in dangerous spots where they shouldn't be losing the ball, allowing Chelsea to get free runs. Mendy has been incredible for Chelsea, saving 2 great shots from Karim Benzema. It's going to take a lot for Madrid, a lot more for Madrid to change this game around. Guys. Alexander, thank you so much for... is that MX? Is that because it's like...
Pesos or-
Pesos? Yeah, is that pesos? I don't know. But thank you very much for the donation. What are you guys thinking? Let's take this halftime to talk a little bit before we do our usual OneFootball advertisement promotion. I want to hear from Madrid fans. What are your thoughts right now? How are you feeling? Let me change the settings to give y'all no slow chats. Alright guys, slow mode is off. Let me know what you think. Stress, I am very stressed as well. Yes, I agree. Madrid is playing too slow. Madrid is definitely playing very slow. It feels like the midfield gets the ball and there is no off the ball movement for them to find someone. They're transitioning very, very, very slow. We need a goal, we definitely do. Yeah, I think that was Besos, the donation. They're not passing to Hazard. I just think Hazard is one not showing himself, and then sure, maybe they're not passing to him. Hazard doesn't have the speed to take people on. Valverde could be a factor for us to bring in. I think before taking Hazard out, we need to take out Vinicius. Vinicius Jr. receives the ball, and I feel like he doesn't know what he's doing. He's not connecting any passes. None are different, but I think we should go full attack. Save Chelsea.
I think they have to go full attack. Not.
The problem is that Madrid would be so exposed if they go full attack. So exposed.
They need to go.
They
I
do.
don't think they should go full attack at the start of the half. Maybe 65. Minute 65. That's when you gotta go because it's do or die.
Yeah.
Like at that point, it's get the goal like that. Those are the fans.
With that being said, let's go ahead and where's your phone at?
Right here.
Let's see it. Let's pull up the article. Okay, guys, for all of you that know us very much, have been watching us in the past few streams, you know how we've been dealing with the halftime talks ever since we partnered up with OneFootball, the OneFootball app. If you guys don't know what that app is, it is a football app that any football fanatic should have, in my opinion. Thank you very much to Diego Diaz Pacheco. An app that I recommend everyone to have. And like every live stream, we're going to be discussing one of the articles that you can find in this app. They obviously provide you with news all around, the most updated news, leagues, the tables, the results, transfer rumors, all that you can ask for. And the article that we're talking about today tell us a little more about it.
So it says Real Madrid stars left surprised by one key thing at Stamford Bridge. And to summarize the article, you can go in there and read it for yourself. Is the fact that Stamford Bridge is one of like the smaller stadiums in terms of the size of the pitch itself.
Yeah.
In comparison to the other stadiums of bigger clubs around Europe.
Right.
So it says here that a few of the Real Madrid players noticed this before the game, and I don't know if it was necessarily an excuse, but it was a factor that they noted and they were like, that's interesting. You know, this could play out against us. Now, has it really affected Madrid too much? I don't think so. I think they've.
Yeah, I don't think we can take what's happening on the field right now, Madrid's lack of ability to be able to create much to the size of the field. And especially whenever, in the article itself, it talks about how big the Santiago Bernabeu is, and it's not very different. I wonder what the difference between that one and the Stefano is. So, because that's what Madrid's really been playing much more in. So, I don't know. It's interesting. What do you guys think about that? Personally, I feel like maybe it was like one player that is linked to someone in the media and told him, oh yeah, I think the stadium's a little small, and then they make this a lot bigger than it actually is. But with that being said, guys, this app, OneFootball, I love it very, very much. Obviously, we recently partnered up with them, so they're helping us out.
We've been using it for years.
We've been using it for years. Use it every day. Their link is in the description, as I also just posted it in the chat. If you want to check it out, it is completely free in the Android and iOS store. So, with that being said, guys,
and fun little fact, actually, before I cut you off, or after I cut you off, you can actually watch Bundesliga games. 100% for free on the app.
Yeah,
so.
That's another. So to all the Bayern fans out there, I know we have a few Bayern fans in there. You can hop on that. With that being said, I see a lot of people asking for Valverde to come in, and I do think.
I think that could bring you a lot.
I do think Valverde could be. Go check the link in the description if it's not working on the chat. But with that being said, I think Valverde could be an option. Oh fuck! I guess the link isn't working right now. Sorry, yeah, the link isn't working. Let me see what's going on. Who would y'all bring Valverde in for? Some people want Asensio in. Okay, Asensio. Fede. Yeah, I agree. I do want to see Fede. My only problem with Fede is the fact that he hasn't played a game in a few weeks. So I don't know how he's gonna come back from COVID. That is a potential thing. Valverde for Vini. I do think between Vini and Hazard, Vini is the one that needs to come up. I would personally, bring in Fede Valverde for Vinicius Jr. See how Fede does, and then afterwards, if it's still not working out, you bring in Rodrigo for Hazard, and just see how that goes. Rodrigo, Asensio, those are our two options. Yeah, Vini has not been passing the ball. It feels like he dribbles through a couple people, and he's done so. Rodrigo replace Zidane. I know I'm gonna have to hit up Zidane with some text and be like, yo, what the hell is going on out there? Why is the team not responding? Ricky, someone was asking if in your opinion, you think Madrid can come back?
Yeah, all they need is a goal and they're right back in the game, yeah. Go ahead, Ricky, definitely.
Ricky does think Madrid has a chance to come back, yeah. And what he said, I agree with. All we need is one goal. All we need is one goal, and we're right back in it. Have to go back 4. I think we are going 4 in the back. I would say we're going 4 in the back. You can make the argument that Vinicius Jr. is playing as a right wing back type of thing. I thought Nacho was going to be playing right back, and it seems more like Militao is the one playing right back. Valverde, yep. I think all Madridistas agree that Valverde is the man that needs to come in. Hazard, Hazard is not having a good game either. Hazard is not having a good game.
Try the link again or refresh it.
Let's see.
There were a few characters missing from the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, guys. Real quick. I know we already passed the OneFootball promotion, but the link has been updated. The link should be working. I'm gonna send it again for all of you guys that want to download this app. It's in the comments. In the description, ones below, and also in the chat. So make sure you go check it out. Obviously, all of you guys that click on the link, it helps us out more. It helps OneFootball see that you guys are engaging with us, and all of that helps us out a lot.
I'm back, guys. I want to say one more thing before the half starts.
Thank
you guys. We had 8K. We had 8K yesterday.
Yeah.
thank you guys. You guys have absolutely been killing the channel, killing that subscribe button. If you guys are new and want to see more of this, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. But yeah, it's been insane. This past month has been absolutely insane. So thank you guys. Thank you from both of us.
Ever since the quarterfinals of the Champions League started, the channel has been popping. We had a little break for the international break where we didn't post for about like a week and a half, and then we came back and you guys hit us so strong. So we appreciate it very much. I'm feeling a classic Real Madrid comeback for some reason. Ana Madrid, Diego Diaz Pacheco. I do too, man. I do too. I'm feeling something's coming. Something is coming. Could be from Ramos in the 93rd minute. You never know.
I was about to say, don't write off Merengue Ramos.
You cannot write off Madrid until the very, very end. If something is true for Madrid, is that they can always give you hope. They will never be fully out. So, Madridistas, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. This game is far from over. In my opinion, Chelsea is playing a little bit better, but all it takes is one play. All it takes is one play. We take this game to extra time, and in extra time, our goals essentially count double. Vamos. Benzema has already had his chances. One of those Mendy will miss. If you guys haven't hit the like button, I highly ask you guys. I beg you guys to please hit that like button. It helps us have the stream be positioned as high as possible so that we can have more people join into the stream, more people join into the party, and that always makes it more fun. It's Abdal. Thank you so much for that donation. Why Ricky doesn't do Barca live reactions, only analysis.
Well, there hasn't been that many big games. I like to hold on the reactions for like the massive games. However, talking about massive games, we have Atleti coming up next, so you should definitely expect to see a live reaction for that. I'm not exactly sure when Madrid plays Sevilla, because in the same match day, the day after, perfect. Okay, so in the same match day, we have Barca versus Atleti and Sevilla versus Real Madrid. The top four of the of La Liga playing each other. Sevilla, after losing to Athletic Bilbao, maybe a little bit out of the contest. So as a Barca fan, it's a little bit hurtful because I think they can take points away from Real Madrid, and they might be a little bit less likely to give it the raw if they're already out. But I'm hoping. But yeah, talking about the live reactions. Expect for both?
Expect live reactions for both games for sure. So if you haven't subscribed, this is the perfect time to do so. So you can see the live reactions to the Atletico Barça and Sevilla Real Madrid this weekend.
And then of course, May 29th, La Gran Final. Will Madrid make it?
The Champions League final.
The chance is there.
The chance is there. 45 minutes for Madrid to score a goal. That is more than possible. We can definitely do it. That being said, I need to go to the restroom.
Let's see. Adam says Casemiro needs to press Mount, or they will just get overrun. Interesting. I think there has to be a little bit of higher pressure from Madrid than what we saw in the first half. However, that press can't be so reckless, because we saw when Casemiro pressed Kante a little bit too reckless, it actually led to the first goal. So I agree to some extent. Now, like, obviously you never want a player to press recklessly, but there definitely has to be some sort of response from Madrid, and I think Chelsea at this point can afford to be more of more possessive style football. Ricky, is Barcelona going to? Is Barca gonna win the MLS? I don't know about that, mate.
Maybe Messi.
I saw a report. I don't hate to, but I love to bring it back to Barca whenever I can. That Messi is gonna sign a contract. Again, this is not official. Messi's gonna sign a 2-year contract with Barca, and then the plans are for him to go to the MLS afterwards. So I am excited. Assuming it's true. Again, it could easily not be. For obviously for Messi to stay a little bit longer, and if he comes to the MLS, then the odds of me seeing him play are a lot higher. So I can't be too mad about that. And then maybe, I don't know, Ronaldo gets a little bit of an urge to go in there as well in the MLS.
I did see someone comment, what does Madrid need to do to score on this Chelsea? In my opinion, one thing we need to do is bait Chelsea out of their box. It seems like every time we win the ball, they're so well established in their box. It's just Casemiro. So we need to bait them out. And I know Madrid was trying to do so by holding the ball in their own half. to try to get him to come out, but
That's
Madrid is going to have to, when they win the ball back, the ultimate key is for Madrid to transition to attack much faster than they're doing.
Yes. Now, baiting them out of their box is going to be very hard, especially now that they have the goal, because they don't have to push for anything. They can afford to not push for anything.
Yeah.
So I think it will happen once or twice. Rudiger loves to push up, but it's going to be a lot harder.
It's gonna be hard.
And the attacking transition of Madrid has to be better.
Yeah. I totally agree. I totally agree.
Seen a lot of 4-4-2s in the chat. I think
it's 4-4-2 like the formation, but once it's 4-4-2.
Oh no! I said 4-4-2 or like two plural.
I just
Yeah.
didn't watch 4-4-2s.
And I think Valverde could help you in the midfield and could help the team push up a little bit higher. I also think it's gonna have to rely on both Militao and Nacho to push the team up a little bit. Ramos is the central one. He does not command that role.
Militao and Nacho?
That's what Barca does. They get Mingueza and Lenglet to push up, and then that forces the rest of the team to push up. And it's just a way to get your team out in the higher line, to push up the back line a little bit. So I think they would be the ones responsible for pushing Madrid up. But I do think a 4-4-2 would help Madrid win the midfield battle, and Valverde is explosive enough to take advantage of a counterattack, explosive enough to defend. I'm a big fan of Valverde.
We need players that aren't scared to penetrate through space.
And that's what he's
Take
good at.
that space,
That's what he gives you.
in the moment, Valverde is good at not just taking the space, but the moment players do come to you, he still explodes past them. And that's what we need. Hazard, too scared to take people on because he's too scared to get fouled. Vini, I don't know what it is, but he's not doing it either. Modric, not fast enough to do it. So we need someone that's willing to take that space. So hopefully Valverde can do that. I'm praying that Zidane had a big halftime talk with the boys, can get them hyped up, can let them know that there's 45 minutes. They're 45 minutes away from a potential Champions League final, and all they need is one goal. One goal against Chelsea. You can do it.
What is there to lose? At this point, you're already. Okay, there is to lose because you're still in the game. You're not out of the game at all. So in that sense, there is, something to lose. But
Yeah.
score-wise, you're out of the final temporarily.
Yeah.
So you have to push. You have to push. I think.
Okay, guys, we're nearing the start of the second half. Chelsea is currently walking onto the pitch. I'm not sure for you guys the half already started, but for us it's getting close to starting. Madrid still hasn't taken the pitch currently. I'm currently looking at Mendy. Mendy, the man that if the score holds, he's gonna bring some nightmares to me.
Yeah, to specify which Mendy.
Primera vez que lo hace, parece que le gusta, así que JJ, we want to say hi to
Jordi
you
Jr.
from Univision. Hope you enjoy the game and you stay with us also in the next final, no?
Oh yeah, time to delay the chat a little bit. Sorry guys, y'all are going back to delay mode.
Real, you're gonna get clapped.
Vamos Madrid, vamos Madrid, vamos Madrid. Heads up boys, 45 minutes away.
By the way, the chat is delayed a minute. Just so if there's a goal that happens, it won't get spoiled for us. That's the goal of that.
Yeah, that's the goal of that.
Bueno, señores, ya está todo listo para este segundo tiempo.
Vamos, Luquita, vamos, Luquita. Casemiro, Casemiro, vamos.
Una vez más a una final de Champions League o 45 minutos para el despido de este equipo de Real Madrid.
It's dead quiet in the stadium. I'm just no fans.
Here we go, boys. Second half is off. Madrid, 45 minutes away, and only one goal away. Give it everything you have. If we go out with our heads up. Fucking let's go. We're going to war right now. We're going to war. Let's go.
I see it right away. 13 seconds in, I see the change of tempo.
You think so?
Going after fouls, not necessarily wanting for the foul, but definitely of the kickoff, pushing.
Fucking go. Let's fucking go. Come on. Some intensity, Madrid. Some intensity here.
si Harry Potter trajo su varita mágica o no.
Lo que trajo Luis y que están en el banco son Lunin y Altuve como porteros suplentes, Asensio, Marcelo, Valverde, Odriozola,
Good press from Chelsea. Good job, Nachito. Good job, Nachito.
Gutiérrez son los que están a disposición de.
See, now as long as Nacho pushes out so far wide that it makes like it's like where's Mendy?
one in the back.
Yeah.
I have not seen Mendy once. Not a single time.
I've seen him in defense when he receives the ball, but offensively, no. We've seen very little of Madrid offensively. But this is the half. This is the half. Come on, Madrid. We never give up. We never give up. That is one defining feature about us.
Ooh, good way to work out of that situation for Chelsea. The man in N'Golo Kante. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Christensen. Mendy es el que mira la marca, ahora es el capitán Azpilicueta que vino a la pelota.
Oh, yeah, I got excited. Oh, I got excited. I was like, that's a nail on the coffin.
2 crossbars from Havertz.
Two crossbars from Havertz.
That would have been one hell of a goal. That would have been one hell of a goal.
Whew. Yeah, where's the big Havertz? On the defense, not the first time I ask you, but what are your sensations? As the second half starting, your back is up against the wall. What are the sensations from your defense? Out of 10. 10 being, we're gonna win. We're in the final.
8.
8. Very high, a lot higher than I expected. Let me know, Madrid fans. I know you guys got a minute delay, so be patient. But here it comes. Oh, Cañón Cruz. No respect for the Tony Cruz.
Creo que, según él dijo, la Euro será su último torneo con la selección, con la Mancha.
Ya tiene, ¿cuánto? 31, ¿no?
Yo creo que todavía tiene estilo en el
Okay,
campo.
they're coming. 6, 4, 5. Okay.
Pretty even at dead in the middle.
I think that's fair. I think that's taken into consideration the fact that one goal and it's tied. You're taking it to PKs. So I think that's fair. That's fair. Anything lower than that, I would say you're being a little harsh on the criticism. I like that.
El balón que vino lejísimo para buscar la velocidad de Timo Werner. Militao. También la revienta y le pega lejos. Azpilicueta. Kai Havertz. Entre medio estaba el árbitro.
It's so weird. Sometimes whenever the players pass the ball and if it hits the ref, like they have to call it and like give the ball back. But right now, it hit the ref and like just played on.
I don't know exactly how the rule works. Yeah. It's definitely a new rule. Before it hits you,
Yeah.
Part of like the pitch. And also, I think handballs count for refs as well. But I don't know if it's just like in general.
Like a yellow card.
Well, they're already yellow. Straight red.
Straight red. No rules.
But somebody, I don't know where I saw this, but there was like the idea of like refs being able to be judged like based on cards. Like if they do a horrible call,
they do have a system.
Yeah, but it's not like in the specific game. It's throughout like their career. You know, the referee career. It's not a season. But the idea was like in game.
Careful with this one.
Careful with Chelsea. Here comes Chelsea. Here goes. Nachito's there. But Havertz.
Damn Havertz.
Havertz impressing a lot more than he did the first leg.
Even though he still didn't play bad the first leg.
He didn't play bad
when he came in.
Yeah, exactly. He also didn't have much time to prove. Chelsea is making Madrid look like full hand. Madrid.
But see, look, right now we have a Chelsea that's a little higher on the field,
Yeah,
which technically could fall into Madrid's favor.
¿Cuántas faltas hace Vinicius? How many fouls is Vinicius gonna commit? And then always the same thing.
Tiene mucha habilidad para proyectar.
Valverde for me is the...
Valverde needs to come in.
But Vini, he's explosive enough that at any point you never know, and that's obviously what they're banking on. But it's a tough call. It's a tough call because you're taking out an attacker for a midfielder to get a goal.
But it's a midfielder that brings you a lot of attack.
Yeah.
When Vini really isn't bringing you anything in attack. That's the thing where the decision can be made.
Rudiger's scary.
But careful here. Careful.
I can't help but my eyes are drawn to Rudiger. He's just so massive.
Yeah.
Coming in free. Coming in. No ways. Coming. Okay. No. Yeah, Chelsea's good. Chelsea's good.
Qué bien entra Thiago. Otra vez llega tarde la marca del Madrid. Ahora es Ramos el que lo dejaba por un momento y termina yéndose por arriba un cabezazo y que otra vez un jugador del Chelsea logra ganar por arriba con bastante comodidad.
Nerves are high. Nerves are high.
Allá va Eden Hazard. Casemiro.
Yeah, Vini's playing right back. He's playing right back.
It does seem like you're right. He's really far back.
And Hazard's playing the right striker. Hazard's not on the left side at all.
So they were going 5-3-2 then, with Vini at right wing.
It might have switched now on the second half. Because look, yeah, I mean, Hazard's on Benzema's right side. Which is weird.
Someone said Tuchel's organization and pressing is so good, man, and I totally agree.
They know it's not pressing like headless chickens. It's all positional. It's not using your athleticism. It's
look at that, man. Look where Thiago Silva's position right there. There goes Asensio and Fede Valverde. Warming up. We're currently minute 52. Vamos, Fede.
Try to get the clock going again. ¡Oh! Aquí se viene. Mason Mount se la comió. Mason Mount. Tuchel. This is a lifeline for Madrid. I think.
Good pass from Burner.
They could look back on that miss, and with a lot of regret in the next hour or so. I don't know. Jeez, that's. Mount, he could finish.
Yeah,
Courtois was not going to get to that. Didn't even give him.
Mason Mount gave us a lifeline.
Something's gotta change. I think that's the consensus.
Look, Madrid's doing what you wanted.
What?
Every time, you know they got fouled right there? I mean, it was a foul. But look, they all, like, he yelled, and then the players looked at the ref.
Un central cruzando la mitad de la cancha y teniendo él que tomar las decisiones. Mira donde le cometen la falta militar.
Aquí está Mendy. Sigue Mendy. Nacho Fernández.
Thank you, they fucking stopped.
They normally don't call it. Oh, it's offside.
I was like, damn, because I felt like they fouled Hazard.
Yeah, and I was like, they never call that.
Oh,
sí, pero.
But like,
If you're that certain on that call, it's because you saw something else, not because of foot.
Aquí va Rodrigo. Militao ganó. Ahora es Luka Modric. Sigue Luka. Eder Militao. Largo viene el pelotazo. Quería buscar a
what is it with Hazard? What is it with Hazard?
I think it's actually the midfield. Because the ball's not getting to him in a dangerous position.
de Stamford Bridge.
Este es el otro ejemplo. Un central.
But I think if Asensio and Valverde are both warming up, that means Vini and Hazard are both out.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah. Because Hazard's not bringing us anything. The attack is so lonely. Benzema is not getting fed the ball enough. Hazard is not bringing anything in terms of like differential play. Vini gets the ball and he doesn't know what to do. We need to make changes early, and now is the time.
all of Madrid, or both of Madrid's 2 chances that they've had, have been either created by Benzema or the midfield. The chip from Modric and obviously that amazing shot from Benzema.
Yeah.
Pulisic le vendría muy bien a este partido. Más allá de que hoy Timo Werner ha jugado, me parece mejor que.
We're currently in minute 56 with 20 seconds. 56 with 23.
I have it up here, you guys.
Características de Pulisic ahora, dejando a Havertz ahí en la posición de falso 9, preocuparía mucho más al Madrid de lo que ya lo hace el Chelsea.
Aquí está Pilicueta, el balón que vino. Ya de primera donde está Antonio Rodrigo. Chilwell. Militao, Casemiro, Militao, Ramos. Ya tiene la pelota. Casemiro. Aquí está Karim Benzema. Rudiger lo está tomando. El árbitro que dejó seguir. El toca que vino más atrás para Sergio Ramos. Levanta los brazos Nacho por el otro lado.
Exactly.
Militao para Toni Kroos.
Rodrigo's all stressed out while I'm laughing, man.
Ahora es Mendy.
This game means nothing.
Toni Kroos que tiene espacio, vino con la pelota. Por aquí vino Casemiro en busca de ese balón.
Simply look tired. Casemiro look tired.
Era una muy buena pelota puesta hacia Casemiro, que parecía estaba corriendo con el freno de mano puesto, ¿no? En comparación a Rudiger.
El cañito por aquí está Hazard. Hizo una de Sisu. El toque que vino para Luka Modric. Acabó Vinicius. En la marca está Chilwell. ¿Qué va a hacer Vinicius? Se frenó. El toque que vino cortito. Casemiro sacó un centro a las manos. Eduard Mendy.
Sheesh, Madrid.
Who's playing right back? I think it's Vini playing right back.
Vini or Milita, one of those two. Yeah, because Vini's not in high attacking positions.
Rudiger.
That's so weird though. See that one? I don't understand. That's weird.
El equipo de Chelsea superó 5 de 6 eliminatorias europeas tras un
No
empate
4-3-3, no party.
de visitante.
Sí, en otras 4 que empató como visitante en la ida, no pasó. Claro, en la vuelta.
Approaching minute 60.
Al principio,
Valverde needs to come in now. There's no more time for Zidane to be fucking around. It is now or never.
Ambas contra el Manchester United en Old Trafford.
Shit.
Aquí está Karim Benzema que no pudo bajar y controlar esa pelota. Ahora la salida es con Jorginho que vino con el pelotazo para el remedio. Por aquí
You
está
can't miss
Militao.
left. You can't miss
Kai
left.
Havertz
Golazo.
que vino con el toque. Kai Havertz, hermano. La tenías que levantar.
Put it away! Put it away! ¡No me la creo! Put her to sleep! El que perdona pierde.
Era todavía más fácil para picar.
You're making me mad.
Queda a mitad de camino. Y sin embargo quiere definir por el costado.
Thibaut Courtois, once again, one of the players of the season for Madrid. Somehow keeping us in.
Him and
Jesus.
Him and Benzema.
Him and Benzema, and then you could argue the midfield. Only players you can take away from this Madrid right now. Come on, guys.
Take away.
Come on, Madrid. That's enough wake-up calls. That's enough.
2 chances in the second half. In the first 15 minutes of... Oh, okay. I was about to say. In the... Yeah. And you can't forget that the offside goal that happened. I don't know this now. I'll have to see it again.
Where's Valverde, Zidane? Where is Valverde?
You sound like me in the beginning of the season with Ricky Pooch.
Gosh, that man has disappeared. He still hasn't renewed contract, right? I think his contract expires.
Para que ingrese Valverde.
Yeah, he hasn't renewed it. They're,
O si ingresa
Somebody
Valverde en la
interested
mitad de la
in
cancha, entonces
Valverde.
tal vez Modric, el que debería dejar el campo de juego y Nacho pasar a ser el lateral derecho. Y arriba creo que el cambio debería ser el ingreso de Asensio. Tal vez por él en Hazard.
I don't know about
Vinicius, por
Modric,
alguno de
but
los dos.
Aquí está Nacho que tiene el balón. Karim Benzema ya la pidió y está habilitado. Toca que vino más atrás.
I think there's players that you need to get out.
Luka Modric. El toque del cambio que vino para Vinicius. Bajo la
Vení,
pelota, se quiere
Vini.
meter en el área. Lo
Give
aguanta
to Cassie,
bien.
give to Cassie.
Bailando
Okay,
con-
take him on.
Aquí está Vinicius que vino, levantó la pelota.
That pass has got to be better.
There was just a ton of them. You put it on the ground, same outcome. There's gonna have to be a.
I like to see this more though. Madrid is starting to press more. Chelsea's starting to push back. Nice. Can't do this.
Se cayó solito, pero recupera bien y se queda con la pelota.
Yep.
Hey, ¿qué
Chill,
está pasando? ¿Qué
chill,
está pasando? ¿Qué está
chill,
pasando?
chill,
¿Qué está pasando?
Nacho se enojó con Havertz.
Yeah, the last thing Chelsea.
Nacho wasn't trying to fuck him up. He was just trying to like pick him up. Yeah, sure, he landed on top of him.
Patadón que le dio Nacho para ganarse la tarjeta amarilla.
Chelsea
Let
got
me
to
see
be
this.
smart. Chelsea got to be smart. They're in the driving seat right now. They can't get no red cards.
I guess it's a foul from Nacho. 100% foul. But then like, I mean, I guess because he pushed off of Havertz. I mean,
Termina por molestar a
Jesus Christ, they're like little kids, man.
Amarilla influye en algo en lo que vaya a hacerse antes del banquillo. Ya estaba listo Valverde. Había optado
Should yellow card on both, in my opinion.
Ahora con barras.
The foul on its own.
The foul is okay. There we go. My bad. There we go.
Mendy González.
Wow.
Wow.
He was not game ready then. They were forcing Mendy.
That means Asensio.
Vini.
Yeah,
The whole left wing. The whole left wing.
well, being this.
Oh wait.
Vini's on the right
Sorry.
side.
The two outside backs.
Cierto acá es que el Madrid va a terminar jugando
Really?
con los elementos que tiene ahora en
No, I
la
get
So this
Asensio's
is-
gonna stay there, and yeah, I mean it's a player for player. It's a player for player. No,
Wait, but Nacho's playing left back now.
no. It's
Asensio's playing left back.
Asensio. It's a player for player. It's a player for player.
Zidane ha utilizado seguro.
It's 5 in the back, but really, like the outside backs are actually just midfielders and attackers now.
But it's
So it's really 3 in the back. It's really 3 in the back. Yeah, same system. I mean, fuck it. Fuck it.
I'm not opposed to it at all
Not against-
because you need the goal, and I do think Hazard and Vini add to the game style. Like
Hazard
they
and
both
Vini?
add. Yes, Vini's out right.
Yeah.
I think Hazard can still give you a bit of flair. If it's super congested, he can draw Piqué at any moment.
Se mantiene por ahora, pero a su
I
decisión.
think Hazard can do better if less of the pressure is on him to create something. If he has 2 extra players, with some responsibility to attack, he could find himself a little bit free. I'm not opposed to it of this tactic. It's an orthodox tactic, but it can pay off. Sometimes it's what you need.
We'll see.
Now, interesting that it's still the same formation. I thought that was gonna get scrapped if I'm being honest.
I like the pressure that Madrid started to put into the game. I think maybe this is where they wanted to get the game. Sure, they probably wanted a 0-0, but
Hazard in the box.
okay,
I'm
Hazard.
telling you.
Corner.
That could go either.
Yeah,
Very easily. I'm telling you, Hazard still has
Good shot, Hazard. Good shot,
Could be a
Hazard.
goal.
That's fine. Take it.
Hazard still has a lot to give to this game, I think.
Vamos, Tony.
If they go to pens, who wins? Well, Ramos for sure is skying here, so
Madrid's at a disadvantage.
if they go to pens, who wins?
Good Hazard. Drawing fouls. That's better, Hazard. Take people on, buddy. Take them on. Draw fouls. Get them yellow cards. If you're not gonna score for us, draw fouls. Come on, Ramos. Come on, Militao, Casemiro, Karim. All of you guys, bless your fucking souls. Please. Please. Bad cross from Tony.
¿Qué pasó? Oh! Werner with... Okay, Valverde. The 3v2. No way he misses. No, ma! How many are you gonna miss?
Chelsea. How many? Do you not want to go to...
De velocidad para cruzarse toda la cancha entre N'Golo Kanté y Luka Modric. Eso es lo que le permite
El que perdona pierde.
recibir dentro del área ya el pase de Timo Werner.
They're ahead, but not as much as it seems.
Todavía está sin definición.
And that's a dump step. Ooh,
Asensio.
correctable. One goal, man.
Allí está el toque que vino para Valverde. Aguanta y espera. Bueno, le iba a decir, 20 estadios visitó el Madrid en su historia, que por primera vez lo había hecho, de los cuales, ¿saben cuántos partidos ganó? En esos 20 partidos,
Primeras visitas.
que iba por
Minute
primera
66
vez
for me, guys. Minute 66.
Solo
Oh,
3.
this shit's...
Hoy por lo pronto tiene que preocuparse en empatarlo. Con eso
I don't know what
tiene
the
bien.
time is up. What's up with the time about?
Vendrá Pulisic.
para darle más movilidad en el medio.
La hizo bien Werner, ¿ah? Sí, para hacer
Yeah, that was good from Werner. He waited till the last minute. Was that Fede that blocked it?
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's not even big on him because it's not going ground level. I thought it was his foot.
A los pies de Kanté, mientras Tuchel pegaba una patada a la publicidad, se va a
There
ir
goes
Timo
Werner.
Werner,
Who's coming in?
el autor del gol.
Pulisic, yeah, I had to do
Pulisic,
Pulisic.
Pulisic, piernas frescas para la contra. Sabe que está
Ay,
para definir el partido y la
I don't know if that's actually the smartest itself because Pulisic is not a striker.
el partido de la ida.
Werner gives you an extra bit of.
Podemos decir,
His positioning is impressive, I think.
segundo tiempo el Chelsea.
Yes, he might miss him,
Poder
but
marcar ese segundo tanto.
we'll see what Pulisic can bring.
Las oportunidades de Mount, de Havertz y esta última de N'Golo Kanté.
Y si uno mira a Diego Luis a los dos banquillos, parece increíble, pero hoy está claro que se guarda mucho más Thomas Tuchel en cuanto al ofensivo, porque al Madrid le queda por ahí Mariano. Isco no creo que sea jugador para lo que necesita el partido del lado del Madrid, y Rodrigo, que esta temporada realmente ha estado a la baja, ha tenido muy pocos minutos. Del otro lado tienes a Giroud, que sigue siendo el mejor anotador en esta Champions para el cuadro del Chelsea.
Giroud is their top scorer in this Champions League.
Bueno,
That's
acaba de
right.
entrar el propio Pulisic.
Oh, he got a lot of goals on the way.
He scored against Atletico. I don't know if he got a... Did he get a hat-trick?
Hacer daño ofensivamente, que lo que hoy tiene Zidane.
I don't know. Are there any Chelsea fans? How did Giroud get so many goals?
Esos 3 estadios les cuento rapidito. Uno de ellos fue White Hart Lane, ganó 0-1.
Yeah.
El Velodrome de Marsella ganó 1-2. Y el Camp Nou ganó 1-3. Los demás, derrotas y empates.
Todos esos marcadores le darían el pase.
Aquí está Christensen.
Yeah, the nerves are high. The nerves are high on
Largo el
my left.
pelotazo. Al verde. Militao. Aquí está Sergio Ramos. Otro pelotazo que vino por parte de Federico Valverde. Saque de banda para el conjunto de Chelsea.
Tuchel está preocupado porque no decaiga la intensidad con la que ha jugado hasta ahora, la concentración en el Chelsea a 21 minutos de estar en la final.
Aquí está el toque de Pulisic.
Uy,
Se quiere
no,
convertir en
no.
el segundo jugador de los Estados Unidos.
No. Real Madrid just needs one goal, and they're tied. Real Madrid, if they need one to go, like if it's 1-1, they'll go to PKs, and then if it's 2-1, Real Madrid goes through because they'll have the same number of away goals.
I hazard!
Call it foul, call it foul, call it foul.
No ejecutó nada Christensen y mucho
menos a Thomas Tuchel.
Y ojo, porque Christensen es uno de los inventados del Chelsea. Se la marca Kanté la falta.
If he called it on
Allí
contact,
está el
that's not
toque que vino
foul.
para
And goes to the push
Militao.
before, yeah.
Saque de banda para el conjunto de Real Madrid. Sigue siendo
We're
pelota.
approaching minute 70, 20 minutes left for Madrid. Plenty of time to just get one. But they're gonna have to start creating because they have not created a single opportunity in the second half.
Hazard.
Aquí está el toque que vino para Nacho. Sigue Nacho y ahora es Karim.
Good tackle, good tackle, good tackle.
Ooh, interesting for Pulisic.
That's very good for Pulisic.
Cristian Pulisic. Aquí está Pulisic.
Oh yeah, again Casemiro on that step. The same thing. Same. More of the same from the first goal.
El 29 de mayo vive la emoción de la gran final de la UEFA Champions League. En vivo por Univisión y TUDN.
If you're Zidane, what do you do right now? What do you do right now? Rodrigo on the bench. Mariano. Two strikers just look for crosses. Can grab that? Hazard isn't working, man. Hazard isn't working. And Zidane is making the same mistake he made against Manchester City, where he left Hazard on for way too long.
Tercer amonestado en el Madrid junto con Ramos y con Nacho sobre Cristian Pulisic. La falta. El partido está justo a las órdenes para que le saque provecho Cristian Pulisic. Hay mucho espacio.
Zidane needs to go on himself.
Tanta velocidad y tanto verde como el Cristian. Ya lo vimos en el toque anterior cuando hizo la pared con N'Golo Kanté y en esta ya se le escapaba a Toni Kroos.
Hold up. We have 335 people watching. I think that's a new record. For those of you that are new, the tensions are very high, as you can see. I'm chilling. But that's a lot of fouls by this committee. So thank you guys for 450. Whew. Guys, if you're new to the channel, we got a Madridista, as you guys can tell, a very nervous Madridista. I am a Barcelona fan. We do live reactions, so if you want to see more of that, hit that subscribe button down below. The tensions are high. Pulisic hat-trick incoming. Sheesh.
Siempre Thiago Silva viene pasado. El segundo palo.
¡Oh!
Otra vez. Thiago, no te pusiste tiza en la frente.
That's three. Lord Vader. Don't be so sad, Rodrigo. It's just an L. I love it from Lord Vader.
Afina la puntería, pero otra vez llegó cómodo para cabecear.
Y con mucha velocidad ganándole él, atacando la zona donde caía la pelota y dejando en el camino a Nacho. Thiago Silva, que hoy está cumpliendo su partido número 87 en Champions League, el jugador más experimentado en el Chelsea en esta competencia.
Allá está Eder Militao. Federico Valverde. Pajarito que vino con el toque. Aquí está
Hey, what's
Casemiro.
up, man? Thank you for knowing my name.
Que se quiere meter, levantó la cabeza, se frenó.
By the way,
En la marca está Chilwell.
Alright.
Casemiro.
The clock's just ticking.
El toque que vino y está habilitado.
There's no one in the box for Madrid, man. There's no one in the box for Madrid. Hazard. He just bullied
Ahora le digo una cosa.
Hazard.
El partido.
What do you do if you're Zidane? What do you do? You need to have more presence in the box.
Yeah, you just need to push up the team. Push up the team higher.
But it's not just pushing the team because that exposes you so much. Like you need to like change something in the formation.
It's gonna expose you, but
I mean, obviously you have to expose yourself at some point. Yeah. And I mean, Madrid already has been exposing themselves, which is why Chelsea's had so many chances in the second half. But it still feels like even though we're exposing ourselves, we're not getting anything out of it. Okay, good. From Nacho.
But yeah, like
Se fue muy molesto.
You haven't had a shot on.
you had the Hazard shot.
¿Cómo no le despidieron en el
Rodrigo, yeah, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo a la
Hazard.
cancha, y es que no hay mucho más.
No. We don't have
The squad depth.
We don't have the squad depth. We don't.
Barça for life, yes. Jennifer Bonilla. Barcelona for life.
Para que el Madrid
Yes,
se quede
I
afuera.
agree.
Thank you very much for the donation.
Aquí está Timo.
Debería salir Nacho.
Nacho. Okay. I mean, yeah. Just keep more attackers. If Chelsea scores a second goal, then so be it. But we cannot go out this way. Man.
Puede ser eso también.
We're not doing enough to go out this way. Yeah. If Madrid goes out this way, I will not be able to say we went out fighting because it doesn't feel like we are. it feels like we're just too tired. Which I get we are. I get we are, but there's got to be more we can do.
Saca Casemiro. Saca uno de la mitad de la cancha. Contenciones de los que esté de la mitad de la cancha, el que más goles tiene en la temporada. Para que crece.
Who's going to come off?
Vamos a ver cómo se paran. Cómo se distribuyen en la cancha.
Why are Barcelona fans happy? Real Madrid is losing. It's simple. The proof is in the pudding.
Who did they take out? Hazard's still in, so they took out a defender. Was it Nacho? No, Nacho's still in there. Ramos, Militao still in there. Took out a midfielder. Toni Kroos still in there. No way, we took out Casemiro. We took out Casemiro.
Casemiro's having a very poor game for me. Missing tackles, looks slow, golazo. ¡Ay, cuántas van a fallar! Just put him away! Just put him out of their misery! Well, they're gonna regret it. They're gonna... Madrid just needs one goal. Put him away!
Look at Asensio.
Pide la pelota, Asensio vino con el pelotazo y ya aseguró el balón. Thiago Silva.
Si el Madrid le llega a dar la vuelta a esto, tendrá todos los argumentos o las excusas del mundo. Tomás Tuchel desde el lado técnico. Sus futbolistas han fallado la sentencia 2-3 veces ya.
Milicueta es el que tiene la pelota y el toque que vino para Pulisic. Se frenó, aguanta, espera.
They're not taking it seriously. They're not taking it seriously. They are not.
Yeah, I think.
Chelsea's not putting their foot on their throat. And careful because Benzema scores when you least expect him to. He can score when you least expect him to.
Allá va Federico Valverde.
Big
Rodrigo.
bad.
Toque que vino atrás. Asensio va a probar, le quiso pegar desde lejos. En el rebote y aquí está.
We have 4 attackers in Asensio. It's a 4-2-4 right now. I mean, we're all out attack. We're all out attack. Whether as much as it doesn't seem like it. Reece James, yeah. Chelsea does need a little maybe pacing there to help him out. But look, no one in the box. No one in the box. Nadie.
Habitualmente juega como carrilero por derecha. James. El lugar que había ocupado el capitán Azpilicueta.
Yeah.
Perfecto que Emerson cuando lo puso en aquella eliminatoria contra el Atlético, ¿no?
Lo liquidó en una contra.
Dice, si no pueden los delanteros.
Pulisic. Aquí está el capitán. Azpilicueta.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Empujón de Asensio.
We're approaching minute 80s. The 80s, 78.
Lo apresurado de aquel remate intentó
Experience
bloqueado muy lejos. La velocidad de Christian Pulisic. Imparable desde que inició el partido. Que aquí por centímetros no alcanza a conectar con Javi.
Ahí está Nacho. Y ahora Thibaut Courtois. Largo vino ese balón. Aquí está.
Good turn. 3v4. This is Madrid's. Benzema loses the ball and looks at the midfield. He needs more help.
He needs help. I mean, I know Modric was right there, but.
Aquí está Toni Kroos. Federico Valverde.
Now I'm curious if Madrid's putting priority on the Liga.
Abierto está Nacho.
Because that's what it seems like. Right now they're not putting priority on the Liga. Right now they're doing everything they can, except the problem is what they can is not good enough.
Federico Valverde. Nacho. ¿Quién está por el costado? Marco Asensio. El zurdo se tiene que acomodar. Tocó hacia atrás. Valverde. Toni Kroos. Ahora es Nacho. Eden Hazard. ¿Qué va a hacer el 7? Tocó hacia atrás. Militao. Rodrigo. El toque que vino para Luka Modric. 3 dedos y la pelota. La reventó Andreas Christensen. Va Kai Havertz en busca de esa pelota. Persigue Sergio Ramos. Aquí Aquí está Ramos que no puede. Kai Havertz. ¿Le va a pegar o no? Vino con el toque. Aquí está Icolo Kanté. Acompaña Pulisic. Este le va a pegar de primera.
Kante never shoots. Kante never shoots.
No, he does not.
Y ya no le queda mucho por pensar al Madrid, salvo ir a buscar ese gol que necesita para
Being
seguir
toxic in the
con vida,
comment
con todo
section.
lo
I
que
don't know
eso
what's
significa,
going on,
lo que
but
está significando
toxicity levels are rising.
descubrirse en el fondo. Y te digo una cosa, le queda una ventana, me parece, para cambios a Zidane. Uno vería descabellado quizá meter a Marcelo en este partido, que para los minutos que quedan es un tipo que te puede entregar algo diferente al final sobre los últimos metros de la cancha. No tiene esa magia hoy con los futbolistas que están en cancha. Benzema ha estado muy custodiado y Hazard no es el de antes.
Ahí está el toque que vino para Pulisic.
No me perdono.
Aquí vino Pulisic. Regaló la pelota. Luka Modric. Marco Asensio.
Madrid's midfield is looking tired.
Nacho. Luka Modric es el que vino con el toque. ¿Quieren que les cuente una historia?
¿Triste o el final feliz?
Es una historia real.
Come on, Madrid.
Bueno, ahora se le digo, el toque de Asensio, saque de banda. En el año 1066, en el condado de Stamford Bridge, en una zona de Yorkshire,
Dude, he just like
guerreros
Madrid is
ingleses
so dead. They're so dead.
No movement over.
They can't.
bajaron
They're 8 minutes away from getting eliminated in the Champions League. 1 goal away, and they can't find the legs to do something.
y hoy el Stamford
And merit to Chelsea. Chelsea's defense has just been incredible.
está bajando.
But it's so sad to see that Madrid does not have the legs to do a thing. Nothing. Nothing for us to cling on to, like, hey, at least we're creating a lot of chances, like one of these is going to go in. Nothing.
No salgo de mi asombro porque el Chelsea ha tenido para sentenciar la eliminatoria al menos 3 veces.
El balón que vino elevado. Rodrigo que no llega, Rodrigo le dijo de todo.
That's how we create our most dangerous chances, putting crosses into the box.
Yeah, Casemiro.
Allá va Kai
I mean,
Havertz. Sergio Ramos ganó por arriba.
I agree.
Militao para Ramos.
Get your crosses in.
Saque de banda, señora, aquí está Marco Asensio.
Me parece que cambió de opinión Tuchel porque están calentando Abraham y James, pero por ahora sin intención del técnico alemán de hacer
Look at the verde.
partido en su equipo.
Allá está.
And like I get Toni Kroos, I get Modric are tired, I get they've been playing everything this
En
season.
la marca está Chilwell.
Same with Benzema, but
Toni Kroos.
you gotta find some sort of second win. You gotta find something. It's the Champions League. You cannot go out this way. You cannot go out this way.
Aquí está Federico Valverde que vino con el toque. Otra vez el pajarito. Apareció Toni Kroos.
Good
La
Nacho.
pide Nacho. A ver si se mete en la
This
área.
is-
Aguantó
no, like
el
it.
centro que vino elevado.
Just give it. Is Rodrigo trying to get past Rudiger? Rudiger not even trying to block him, just standing there? And Rodrigo can't.
Rodrigo, ¿no?
Terminándole a los que dejaron enviar este centro de Nacho. Rudiger no quiere que sus compañeros permitan
Ay, el
que
Rudiger.
pelotas en balones dentro del área.
Perdón, Luis, sería la segunda eliminación en Champions en fase de eliminación directa para Zinedine Zidane. Solamente contra el City dejó escapar una eliminatoria de 15 que ha disputado como técnico del Madrid.
El balón que vino elevado por allá va Pulisic.
Y okay. Ya, esa no, perdón.
¿Qué va a hacer el 7? El toque que vino para Pulisic. Va a buscar el toque. Se demoró un segundo. Pasó la pelota. Gol.
Yeah, that's a nail in the coffin. Mason Mount. Yeah. I don't think that comes as a surprise. Yeah. Two finals in a row?
2-0. Y el
Two finals.
Sí.
Los que
Yep.
participaron en el
Yep, deserve. Madrid is dead.
El abrazo de esos dos que quieren revancha
Just like that.
entre Tuchel y Thiago Silva después de la final
Sí,
perdida y
yeah.
la salida del Paris
It was about time. It was about
Y
time.
también no perdona, se cansó de perdonar. El
It was
Chelsea
about
con
time.
Kanté otra vez recupera
My
la
gosh.
pelota, Pulisic que amaga,
So sad
se
to see.
frena y hace todo bien.
Yeah,
porque
Madrid didn't show up to this game.
la asistencia
Chelsea, merit to them. Merit to them.
Mason Mount, que define con el arco
Deserved.
y pondrá al Chelsea otra
Yep.
vez en la final de Champions.
Madrid was all over the place. All over the place.
Creo que refleja muy bien la eliminatoria. Kanté siendo
Yeah.
clave en la recuperación, lo fue
Yeah.
también en el primer gol en este partido. Y un Pulisic que como en la ida no se va a lo que parecía la definición más obvia, no se va al disparo. Duda, pero en esa
If
duda-
there's any Chelsea fans in the stream, what was the lowest
Desarma la defensa del Madrid.
place that y'all were at
En el
in the
medio por
Prem?
acá donde Buque
Like before
y el
Tuchel
Madrid
came
se
in,
despidiendo de la Champions.
what
Le
were
quedan
y'all at
pocos
in
minutos
the
y
league? Because
necesita
I know it
ahora
wasn't
dos goles
very
para pasar.
good.
Y ahora la pregunta del millón, muchachos. Este tridente del medio campo, Modric, Casemiro, Toni Kroos. Subimos también a Sergio Ramos. ¿Seguirán?
La pregunta del millón es la de Sergio Ramos, ¿no? Que es el que está pendiente de la renovación. Mientras que Mason Mount, forjado en la cantera de los Blues, marca su segundo gol en esta edición de la Champions League y seguramente por ahora para Mason el gol más importante de su carrera.
Te digo una cosa más, el Chelsea estaría llegando.
Why does Madrid look like they actually woke up after
Ha llegado
they
con
got
un
scored
técnico que
on?
no empezó la temporada. Porque en aquel 2008 lo había arrancado José Mourinho, terminó llevándolos a Abraham Grant. Y en la 2012 había arrancado a André Villas-Boas y terminó llevándolos y ganándola Roberto Di Matteo.
Una amarilla para Mason Mount. Tercero en el Chelsea. Sexto del partido.
Y se viene el cambio.
Sí, parece que se va Pilicueta. Ahora sí, seguramente va a ingresar Reece James por el capitán.
Excelente trabajo lo de Pilicueta el día de hoy.
Impecable. Me parece que el Madrid también le hizo las cosas un poco más fáciles al recargar casi todo su ataque por el costado de la derecha. Primero con Vinicius, después intentándolo con Valverde. Pero ha sido un trabajo impecable del capitán del Chelsea.
Y por la decisión de Zinedine Zidane de nunca apartarse de la línea de tres, que creo hoy al Madrid no le funcionó. Insisto, por lo que les decía al principio de la
Yeah,
transmisión
he's just killing the game now.
de este segundo tiempo, no le aporta nada, no le otorga seguridad defensiva ni tampoco ayuda para que el equipo tenga fluidez en su salida en el juego por abajo que tanto intentó
That's
en
gonna
este
work out
partido.
better there.
Se va Mount,
The only player that was
ingresa
can
el marroquí
potentially give it to
ex
his Mount.
Ajax.
I mean, Militao stays a meter away from him.
Tiro libre. Entonces preguntamos por la continuidad de algunos jugadores. La otra pregunta es, si el Madrid no gana la Liga, ¿se va Sisu?
Yo creo que la posibilidad está sobre la mesa. Te diría más del lado de Zidane que de la directiva. Se va a pasar, te vuelve a pasar de noche. No fue un mal partido, digamos, para lo que ha sido la temporada, pero esperas mucho más de un futbolista como este, que se va a ir de esta Champions con un gol, lo hizo de penal frente al Inter, y poco más. Hoy no logra ser factor de diferencia. Y hablabas de los que se pueden ir. Yo me preocuparía si fuera el Madrid, porque lo de Ramos se ve muy mal. Pero además está el tema de Lucas Vázquez, también vence contrato esta temporada. Y la siguiente son Carvajal, Varane, Benzema y Nacho.
Pulisic. Infracción para amarilla. Federico Valverde. Falta sobre Christian Pulisic. Dos jugadores de los Estados Unidos de la selección estarán en la gran final de la UEFA Champions League.
I think I'm more
Primera vez en la
upset
historia.
at the fact of how Madrid is getting eliminated rather than the fact that they're getting eliminated. The fact that they were able to create basically zero chances to score. Zero chance to score. Yeah, you have Benzema shot, but that was a shot that, I mean, he turned and shot it.
he just has a good shot. But
The team didn't create.
Madrid's
It's my favorite.
inability to do anything when they were against the ropes, when they had to do something, they literally couldn't. They literally couldn't. Merit to Chelsea, but also at the same time, Madrid. And I mean, we knew it. We knew it. Madrid was coming into this game with tired as hell. And it showed. And it showed.
Siendo esta la quinta vez en la
4
que se
minutes
enfrentan
out.
hasta ahora.
Damn. Happy day for us fans. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek, man. Appreciate it.
Tercera para los Blues.
Y a
That makes it go.
Y
That
claro,
makes it
Tuchel
go.
sin poder hasta ahora perder, o sea, sin derrotas frente a equipos españoles. Pensando que además esta temporada enfrentó al Sevilla, al Athletic y ahora al Real Madrid.
Well, that's true. Chelsea had to play in Sevilla.
Se le da contra
Athletic and Madrid.
equipos a
Didn't lose a single game to anyone. Which goes to show the state of La Liga.
Allá está toda la alegría, sí señores, sí. Porque Chelsea, el único equipo en pandemia que gastó 250 millones, regresa a una final.
Ah, ya sé por dónde vas entonces. ¿Es la final de los adinerados o qué?
No, pero es el único equipo que gastó, ¿o no?
Es verdad.
Arson, thank you very much, man. It happens, man. It happens. This is
En la Europa League.
this is why we love the sport, right? We can't win every time, and this is what makes victories mean more. The fact that you can't win every time. It's alright. It's alright. Appreciate the donation, man. It means a lot. Means a lot. We'll come back next season stronger. Hopefully we can bring some sort of striker that can help us out, help Benzema out. It is what it is. I hope this serves as a wake-up call for Florentino, for Madrid, for La
La
Liga.
Liga, all-time low. Not all-time
Aquí
low.
está, el balón que
In
vino
the past decade,
¿Saben
the
que
lowest
eso
I've
no
ever
había
seen.
pasado?
Yeah.
Pero sí hay un jugador de los Estados Unidos, le dieron una falta, que ganó una Champions.
And it's not like we haven't spent money.
El
Real
nombre,
Madrid spent a
yo
little
sé que
less
se van a
recently.
acordar, a mí se me
The
voló.
Barca spent
¿Se acuerdan
a
de
good amount.
Jovan Kirovski?
Claro.
El primer estadounidense campeón con el Borussia Dortmund.
PSG sacked Tuchel, German coach, 4 years in a row in a final.
Jugó poco, pero salió campeón.
Dos cambios más para pisar la
How
cancha
ironic would
y
it
decir
be
que estuvieron, ¿no? En el
if
partido, nada más,
Tuchel
queda un
went to
minuto.
Champions
Vamos a ver si
League
tienen tiempo de ingresar.
Chelsea.
with Chelsea.
Cool Drew!
Aquí está el
Dang.
pelotazo que
Cool
vino
Drew
de
coming in with a big donation.
Y
Shit, thank you, man. You came with a surprise. Not the greatest time, but and nonetheless, very much appreciated.
It goes a long way. It goes a long way.
del partido en estado perfecto.
We appreciate it.
During rough times, but
Sacaron los últimos
appreciate it. Cool.
segundos que
Cool
quedan
Drew,
en
cool
el
Drew.
reloj.
A goat, a legend of the account.
Yeah.
Que este equipo de Chelsea estará en la gran final de la UEFA Champions League.
Fue partido de
Sorry, guys. Pick up your head, man. Pick up your head.
Una pelota que le puso
Pick up your head.
al final, antes un par de balones al poste, pero generó mucho en la primera mitad y supo aguantar también la pelota. Y entra, sigue siendo, jugando mucho menos que el resto, el máximo goleador en esta competencia para el Chelsea, con 6 tantos.
Allá vino el pelotazo y largo. Se juegan los últimos segundos. El árbitro va a marcar una posición adelantada. En el momento que la pelota se ponga en movimiento, va a finalizar el encuentro. Vamos, Daniel Orsato. Que mira el cronómetro. Allá está Pilicueta, que después de 12 años le vuelve a ganar un partido al equipo de Real Madrid. Lo había hecho con Osasuna en el 2009. Vamos, árbitro. Que lo haga oficial. El balón que vino largo. Allá en el cabezazo.
No way.
De primera. Quería penal sobre el Sicilia.
It could have been a penalty, but at this point, what difference does it make? That's that. Heartbreaking definitely is. I'm very sad about this, but at the same time, for the first time ever, since being a Madrid fan, I want to say that this Madrid team really disappointed me in the way they came out there. It feels like they didn't fight with the heart that they normally do, and that upsets me. It is what it is. We'll come back stronger next season. I think this season served as a huge experience for young players like Militao, Vinicius Jr., Valverde. You call it. Deserved win for Chelsea, and that's that. Sheesh. Yeah. Sad half for Madrid. The second half. This whole game was just very sad. I never saw Madrid once have a certain urge to win this game. It seemed like they were always waiting to see what happened. And what happened was Chelsea played better. And that's that. Now it's time to somehow pick it up. Pick it up for La Liga. See what we can do. La Liga's not going to be easy either. We still have to play against Sevilla, Bilbao, Granada, Villarreal. Not going to be easy. But, it is what it is. The injuries didn't help out at all, for sure. Valverde didn't come at his best. Ramos coming off from only playing 3 games this season. Losing Lucas Vazquez was honestly a huge loss. I think this Madrid team really lost a lot of offensive power once they lost Lucas Vazquez. The midfield dead, turned off, without energy. Benzema same. It is what it is. Sad. Nah, guys, I don't think we should be saying Ramos, Benzema, Modric, Cruz, Casemiro, Nacho, Varane, all of them have done so much, and it only makes sense. I mean, they can't keep playing at that level forever. Now it's time for Madrid to do some serious investments. I know they made an investment in Hazard, and unfortunately it didn't pay off. But and it sucks the state of the economy that we're in. No audio. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? It's back? Alright, I think it's back. But yeah, like I was saying, it's time to invest in some new players. Madrid, this team needs some changes. We need someone in the midfield to come in and revitalize that midfield a little bit. It's hard because I'm not sure who's available. Mbappe's got to come in, maybe Haaland. I don't think we can afford bringing in both, but definitely the team does need some sort of new face, someone new to get us excited in the attack, because we saw this was a Madrid team that when they needed to score a goal, they couldn't. It's something that we've been battling in La Liga. Oh, no, something's going on. It's working over here. I don't know. It's something we've been battling in La Liga this whole season. And we've been lucky to, La Liga is not at the same level, right? Playing against Villarreal, against Eibar, against Granada, it's not the same as playing against Chelsea, who invested over 200 million euros this season, in a season where no one could. In a pandemic, yeah. That's something to keep in mind. This Chelsea team got a lot of good players. They played well, and that's that. Man. Yeah, I'm pretty sad, guys, but it is what it is. Yeah, I agree with 8744. The fact that Madrid made it to the semifinals this season is very impressive. The fact that we were able to beat Liverpool, all things considered, yes, Liverpool also dealing with their own problems. All things considered, it is what it is. Kante played very well.
Yeah, Kante, man of the tie.
The tie, there you go. Yeah, Chelsea deserved to go through. Congrats to all Chelsea fans for sure.
And they definitely impressed me. I think coming in to the tie, I definitely thought Madrid were like the favorites, the better team. Leading the tie, Chelsea deserved to go through, in my opinion. Yeah. Without meaning any disrespect to Madrid. And to that, I kind of want to. I don't think. I think everybody expects City to be the absolute favorites, but they've impressed me enough. They've impressed me enough to where I won't jump that gun as fast as I would have.
We have seen so many finals, and I'm not just talking about like football. I'm talking about like American football, like basketball, where the best team, like on paper, which would be City, doesn't necessarily win because there's always a team like Chelsea that the defense is what wins titles. The defense is what can win a tournament. So if I were City, I'd be very, very, very careful with this Chelsea team that can defend like no other team. I have not seen a team be able to defend this well in so long, and it wasn't even Chelsea parking the bus. It wasn't even like the old Chelsea that won the last Champions League. This is a Chelsea that can defend but can attack. So, merit to Chelsea.
Also, they recently beat him in the final.
They recently beat him in the final. I'm gonna be. I've seen a lot of people ask like who I'm gonna be supporting, and that for me it's very clear. For sure, I'm gonna be going for Chelsea. One, I don't like Pep Guardiola. Two, I hate the fact that City just spends money like no others every season. Wow. I mean, I know Chelsea spent a lot this season, but
I don't know yet. I'll put some thought into it. Obviously I love Guardiola. I've never liked Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't like either team, right? But
can we refund Hazard?
But it is what it is. Yeah. You theoretically, unquote, you do wanna get eliminated by the champion, right? That's unquote. But it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna conclude this live stream. Unfortunately, it was not a good one. It was a heartbreaking one. It is what it is. Time to go cry a little bit. It is what it is. Harvard up. Anyways, guys, thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining this match, this live stream. With that being said, I will see y'all. We'll be seeing y'all this weekend for the Atletico Barça game and the Sevilla Madrid. La Liga's not over. Madrid is still in that. It's gonna be tough, but it is what it is. Once again, thank you guys for joining in. It means a lot. Oof. Thank you so much for that last donation. Victor Headland. Real will always be the best in history. Thank you so much, man. Love Merengue Cule. Merengue Cule, maybe? Hell yeah. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the last minute donation. It means a lot. Anyways, guys, with that being said, we'll be seeing y'all this weekend, like I said. And for now, peace out. A la Madrid, as always. Who's crying later? Yeah, for sure. Everyone can go cry after this for a little bit. It'll be alright. We will rise. We will rise again. Alright, guys. Y'all take care.